Hello viewers, so daily race here it is. This is obviously going to be a long challenge because the pit stop is required from my memory. So I have to figure out, I don't even know what tyres I'm on, quite frankly. So yeah, did forget to check what tyres I'm on. Right, so I'm on the softs. So yeah, my softs are going to wear quicker than the mediums, I think. Or is there even tyre wear in this race? I'm not sure. So yeah. I'm P14 to P15 on the grid here. So I can only go down when I can only go up 13. So straight off the bat, this speed does seem alright. Or at least the launch seems alright actually. Two people have already taken each other out here. I've made up a few positions early on. Now the challenge is you want to avoid any contact on the lap 1. You want to avoid battling on lap 1 here, because you've got time to make the positions up. You don't want to be stuck in a battle that's going to lose all of your time. You don't want to be stuck in that situation. He's kind of forcing me off a track here. So this guy's already looking like a dirty driver here. So this is the issue. So yeah, not really sure how to feel about him, to be honest. He's got a 1 second time penalty, I think, for going off track. I think I might have forced him off track. Mate, if I did do that, then I do sincerely apologise, but that's kind of your karma for trying to ram me. So yeah. Yeah, he's completely lost it. I've completely lost my plot, because I've completely messed the lineup now. But not as bad as him, so... Yeah, I don't know what to say. Oh shit, I've gone over the line again. That's not good. There's been another crash already. Someone's got a 4 second time penalty. I wonder what that's for. I'm going to move to the outside, leave him space. I don't want to get into a battle here. So yeah. Lap 1 has been alright, not perfect though. There is a bit of dirty racing here. He seemed to have got forced wide, and now I've just completely lost the line. I don't know what I did wrong there. I thought I braked him the right time. I must have not turned enough in. I might have got a poor exit, so that's why I might be gaining on me, but because they're all bunched up, it's going to be tight through the chicane. That might be where I gain my lap time, purely because I'm able to take the chicane better, and they're all fighting. Oh my god, that yellow guy has definitely got some contact. You can see how much time I just gain just because I'm, not side by side through a chicane. As a result of that, I'm able to brake so much later than all of them. I'm going to use this guy and work together here, because I don't want to go for a move when I could bump draft him to gain both of us time. You see? Because I'm bump drafting, they're gaining, the guys behind are losing loads of time. I've gone wide myself due to the fact I was on the inside. But yeah. Now I'm behind this yellow guy. I've helped him get ahead. He was on the outside line, which meant he had a better run. Because I was tight on the inside in the situation. But, you know. He's kind of forced yellow a little bit wide there. No, yellow's kind of forced blue a little bit wide there. I could see. I'm just hoping this blue guy is relatively clean. So once again, I'm going to give him a little bump draft to try and just help us gain, I guess. So once again, I'm just going to give him a bump draft and just hope I can gain time on him. Once again. So, yeah. Mate, I don't even know what to say. I mean, it was going all well until a breaking zone. I kind of was just breaking on the inside line, and then all of a sudden, he was in the barrier. I don't even know what happened, mate. I'll have to have a look at the replay on that one. And if I did cause that, and I was lucky to not get a penalty, then I just really hope this guy is a good race, man. I just do. So yeah. As you can see, I've had a bad race because I've just completely gone into the barrier there. Not really much I could do. But I guess now this is just my chance to go into the pits, I guess, because I've got damage. There's no point staying out, is there? So, yeah. Now, how much time is he going to gain on me? He's certainly gaining time on me here as a result of my damage. He's going to go down my inside, so I'm just going to leave him a space because I've got damage. There's no point fighting him. Now, there is P9 here, which for some reason there's, yeah, in these in these lower lobbies, there's probably going to be a lot more people rage quitting. So, what? What? No, I'm not having that. I'm reporting that to GT7. But I go in the pit lane and I get reset to track. You know what, there's no point even in quitting at this point because it's only going to affect my ratings. Whereas if I stay in my race and I manage to do a comeback drive, maybe I somehow, let's say for example, I manage to get back into P8 from my pure pace maybe, then, you know, I don't know, to be honest with you, is the answer. Yeah, so P3's pitted. P's now in P4 as you can see. Yeah. I'm gonna brake as late as I dare. Yeah, I've braked way too late as you can see. Now I'm gonna get a penalty. Hopefully not, but you know. Yeah, penalty for ignoring my track limit. Fair enough. Now that I've gained some time on the guy ahead, I'm just gonna try and take the line as it is. And just try and gain my time on him, really. So, yeah. Now he's rage quit for some reason. So now I've gained another place. I literally braked on the racing line and it still forces me wide. Like, what is going on? I don't even know what to say, to be honest, at this point. I mean... So, yeah. How has your guys' day been? Has the day been alright, or have you had a pretty crap day? Yeah, I thought that was a pit lane there, but my god, I need to figure out this pit lane. Sometimes some people go in a really good battle, right? And then they don't pit the whole race, but they manage to get 1 minute ahead due to the fact of how many crashes there was. You know, that's a rare case on the game, but if that does happen, then I feel like that's going to cause loads of people to get pissed off and start trying the same strategy, but it never works for them. Because the factors that caused it to have that first place finish without pitting was just very lucky, sort of thing. But in a realistic scenario, it should never ever happen. Anyway, so I'm on track to get lapped by the leaders now, which is not really good, but I mean, I'm certainly not. I'm still about 32 seconds off getting lapped. Or at least for them, they're about 28 seconds off me, I think. Oh no, they're about 26 seconds off me. So, yeah, but they're for sure. They're on lap 8 and I'm on lap 7. So, yeah. I can obviously take this chicane a bit faster, but I need to brake a little bit before I did last time, due to the fact I got a penalty last time because I went over the curb too much. So yeah, I'm just hoping I can get maybe a 2-minute one, maybe a 2-minute 2, and then I'm happy with this pace for now because I can always improve and whatnot, you know. So yeah. Anyway, now this is my flying lap. I'm just going to hope I can get a good run, a good line through here. I've gone a little bit wide, not the end of a world though, because there are time I can gain. Because no matter how perfect or how fast a lap is, there's always time you can gain. Whether it's 1/10 for a sector, maybe you do something slightly different in terms of braking point, or maybe how you brake, you know. Whatever I do, don't misjudge a braking point like I did last time. Not perfect, but that will have to do. That line will have to do for now. So P2 and P3 are in the pit lane. P1 is now miles ahead of everyone. So yeah. I'm just hoping that... Ah, for God's sake. I just wish it would make me serve it on the next lap, for God's sake. Oh, for God, I don't know how I'm racking up all these penalties. I'm barely even going off track. It's not even that bad. Now this is the chance for a good lap. So, I'm probably only going to do one daily race because I'm not getting any viewers here. I might do another daily race, I'll have to see how I feel. But yeah. So as you can see, this is around maybe a 30-minute race. So yeah. But obviously in the higher lobbies, the laps are going to be faster. So that 58 might be about 2 seconds off a pace. You know, maybe 1 second off a pace in a C rated lobby. And then in a B rated lobby, maybe 1.8. And then in a S rated lobby, it might be 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds off the pace, depending on the S driver, you know. So yeah, I don't know what the actual fastest race pace is on this game, but I assume it's pretty good. I assume it's closer to 1 minute 50s. So yeah, obviously depending on the driver and depending on the car, really, you know, that'll play a major factor in what sort of lap time is set. You know, a driver that struggles in high speed tracks like this, you know, might not get such a good lap time. But someone that's good on tracks like Broadbean Raceway, which are very short, they can easily perfect the line, might have the chance of actually going fast on it. You know, I'm just kind of trying to drive my car around the track really and just try and bring it home. You know, because I know I'm about a lap down. You know, in any minute now I reckon they're going to cross the line and it's going to say final lap. You know, I think he's crossed the line to start his final lap now. So yeah. How far off he's about, let me think, he's probably in about the 20-second mark on his lap now. You know, maybe the 25-second bit, so, you know. Or maybe not that slow, maybe now he's on the 30-second mark on his lap. So, you know. You know, if I can push a bit through the chicane, I might be able to gain a few tenths back. Who knows? I don't know whether this car is any good for race pace. I'll have to search it up, but yeah. Either way, I'm going to finish last this, there's no doubt about it. Unless Fizzy Rascal or someone close to him absolutely spins out. But let's be real here. And that's not likely to happen, is it? No, I don't think it is. So, yeah. Either way, I've gotten penalties, so my sportsmanship rating is probably going to go down. Maybe even my driver rating. You know, the game could surprise me and it could go up quite a bit. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, won't I? I'm hoping that my sportsmanship rating didn't take too much of a toll, purely because I'm new to the game again. But also, what I do feel is that despite my penalties, I've done well. You know, I've done well to battle, you know. There was just that unlucky situation where I think I might have accidentally tapped him in the braking zone, and that's what caused him to hit the barrier. I don't know. If you are watching this video, anyone that knows you, the guy that hit a barrier I was racing with, I do sincerely apologise to you. I'm new to the game. I've just started playing the game again. I don't know what happened. I don't know whether I hit you in the braking zone or whether you just completely messed your race up. If I did hit you in any way, I do sincerely apologise to you. But unfortunately, you quit the race. You could have for sure made a comeback drive. I'm sure you would have done, but you quit the race. So in the end, you didn't make that comeback drive because you left the race, didn't you? So unlucky, mate. And I hope to see you again, and I hope you have a good life on GT7. You know. Either way, you know, if it was my fault, I should have been more aware, because I do have experience in racing. I own my own F1 league, for God's sake, so, you know. Oh, it actually did go up. I'm surprised. If there's one piece of advice I can give you, don't battle on lap 1, whatever you do, right? Because that's the thing. On lap 1, it's most bunched up. On lap 1, the more incidents happen. Yes, there's incidents that happen throughout the whole race, yeah? A point I'm trying to make and to brag about, right, is the fact you should not be trying to, like, what's the right word? Yeah, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go ahead and do this one again. So, right hand Pacific car. In terms of performance points, Bo, hang on. Horsepower. Oh, you are kidding me, aren't you? You are kidding me. Right. Looks like I was too slow on this, unfortunately, so as a result of that, I'm going to end the stream. No one's watching the stream anyway, so it's not like I'm missing out on much, is it? So, yeah. Anyway, peace out. Have a lovely rest of your day, and bye. Hope to see you on my next stream, whenever it is. I'll try